Hi, 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade leaders. We are getting ready for August 12th. This week we're going to take our 5th graders up to check out and see what student ministry looks like, because when they come next week they are going to move on up and be a part of being with the big kids as we send them off into 6th grade ready to go. So 5th grade leaders, I will need your help escorting them to show them where they're going to go, as well as pray for them. Pray for them and get them ready to be sent out. Don't focus on the time that you're losing them. Show them that they are ready for this and they are ready for this next step, that you're not ever going to ignore them, and that their angst is not a bad thing, but that you know they're ready for this next step, that God has helped grow them in the last year, and most of them, at least all the ones that I've gotten to know, we know they're ready to step into middle school and to take those next steps. All right, so we have been playing Uno this series. You'll have your Uno cards. This is your social activity. For those of you that are new to leading with us, these social activities have nothing to do with the Bible necessarily, but they help us build relationships with kids. By playing games and showing our human side, we are helping kids make those connections with us so that we can have really important conversations with them in the future. So have fun with that. Enjoy your time learning Uno together. Maybe some of your kids have become Uno masters now, and so enjoy everything that comes with that. We'll move into our large group time, and we are talking about Jesus' encounter with the disciples on the road to Emmaus. There were 2 disciples leaving Jerusalem, headed toward Emmaus, and this man meets them on the road, and the man asks them, What's been going on? What's been going on? And they all kind of look at him like, how could you not know what's going on? And obviously, that's Jesus's way of seeing just his amazing teaching style and helping us understand better who he is. As he continues to interact with them, their eyes are opened in a new way, and they realize that it is Jesus through him sharing the bread with them and talking about how that's his body, which he had just done with them a week or several weeks before. And so I'm excited to share this story with the kids. I'm excited to help them see that we worship a God who is alive. There are no other world religions that worship an alive God. And because of that, we can know that he is always there for us, that he has a plan for us, like we learned from Esther, that he is alive, and so he is worthy of our affection and our attention, that because he is alive, we can begin to share him with other people and what we know about him. So this is really a big week for all kids to grasp all that is, that essentially is the gospel. That this would be the week where we could totally present the gospel with the kids. All right, you'll move into your small group time, and a part of your small group time, you have these cards with faces on them, and each kid is going to get a face, and you're going to play a little game with them. The game is where they are supposed to mimic the face that's on their card, and then the person next to them, without seeing their card, is supposed to mimic their face, and then everybody's supposed to rate them on how close they are to being the same expression. What we want kids to see in this activity is 2 things. We want to ask a few questions. Do you think that this expression may have been on Jesus' face? Or do you think this expression may have been on the men who spoke to Jesus on the way to Emmaus? I understand. This is a hard turn. But This is a great way to discuss with the kids the things that might have been going through the disciples' mind and possibly through Jesus's mind, if we could pick his brain. And then after that's all over, there are some really good discussion questions here that I don't want any of us to miss. And those questions are, if you had the chance to walk with Jesus the way the men in today's Bible story did, what questions would you ask him? What did Jesus want the men to understand and believe? And what are some things Jesus still wants people to understand and believe today? Now, that last question, you may have to give all the prompting to help them understand that, depending upon your group for the day. That's okay. Don't ever make a kid feel like they are less because they don't understand that. We've got kids coming from all kinds of different backgrounds, and it's not their fault that they don't understand who Jesus is yet. So that's why we're there. We're there to help them and guide them and show them that there can be a way. If the kids want to take their cards home with them at the end of the day, they're welcome to do that. Maybe they want to put that in their binder for school and remember who God is. Today we have a huddle after all of our groups are over. Vita's going to cook us some yummy food. Your kids will be taken care of and fed as well. I want to use this time to pray and prepare us for a great fall season serving in All-Star Kids. I want us to look at who our kids are and how we can better be equipped to take care of the kids and their needs. I want us to look at the things that we desire for every kid to get by the time they graduate from All-Star Kids. So it's going to be a great time together. I encourage every single one of you to try to make an effort to be there for those huddles. It is during those times where, like in your small group, you find the kids find connection. Through these huddles is how you will find connection and understand better the global everything we're doing in All-Star Kids, but also my desire is to share with you what we're doing in the church and to help people grow in relationships to become disciples of God. Thank you for leading. Thank you for all that you're pouring into kids. I have been talking to several families recently, and Parkway Church has been a lifesaver, literally, for them and their family. And God is up to big things in the lives of all of the kids and everybody around us. Thank you for investing. Thank you for pouring yourself into and showing up consistently to love on kids. People notice. That's why we're seeing so much growth. That's why our children's ministry in particular has seen so much growth in the last year. So thank you for all you do to build relationships that build disciples.